Welcome. Hello. We are live on the YouTube and live on the TikTok, both at the same time and having a good time. What is today, guys? It's Wednesday. Yeah. Holy crap. I don't know where I am. What day is it? Who's the president? What year is it? Are we on Mandalore? Have we gotten to season 3 yet? Is it December? I don't know. Yeah, Sharky boy, I got to check the bounty list to see if you're on the bounty list. I would definitely check. Gaiman Llama says, it's Mando, all caps. Something Ultimate YT says, hello, what's up, my man? Good to see you. Dead_Fizz says, how you doing today? And hello. I'm doing great, man. Thank you for being here. I'm just happy to see you guys and happy to chill with you guys on this Wednesday evening. I was about to say Tuesday. I'm telling you guys, my brain, dude. Am I on your bounty list? Probably. I wouldn't doubt it. I would not doubt it. Today, we have some big news for The Mandalorian. There's a lot of cool things that we're going to talk about. It's Dwayne Johnson. It's Dwayne Johnson as the president, right? That's coming, man. I would not doubt it. He's probably going to be president at this rate. What's up, Mando? Hello, what's up? Hello there. Hey, Mando. I'm back again. Captain Rex 130. Good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Yeah, I got a lot of fun stuff to chat about today. Tonight's really kind of it's really a Mando night. It's gonna be a lot of fun stuff that we're gonna be able to chat about. Benduku says, hey yo, what's up, man? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in and being here. I sincerely appreciate it. And I think I just turned off my light. Boom! I gotta pop it back in. My big ass fingers messing with things. So there we go. I knocked the light out of my socket. So that sounds funny. I knocked the light out of my socket. Sounds like I knocked myself out or something. There we go. There we go. So yeah, man, I'm excited to jump into this. Before we get into the Mando stuff, I mean, there's like an article, not necessarily an article, but if you guys go on like StarWars.com, there's a lot of cool updates and stuff that you can get straight from their website. Udini! Whenever I see that word, Jawa, I feel like I have to say it like that. Udini! Is it just me or does anyone else say that word like that? It's probably just me, right? Okay, great. Thanks for making me feel isolated, guys. Whoa, that's a bit sus. What's sus? What did I do that was sus? Should they make a season 3 of The Mandalorian? Should they? Should they? Of course. They already are, man. It's in pre-production. So it's definitely coming. And there's even been talks about season 4. So it's definitely coming, man, for sure. I really loved being here, but my mom said I have to go eat. But I love being here. Listen to your mama. Boy, get downstairs and eat this dinner. I'm the greatest good you're ever going to get. I hope I can be in a TikTok. Maybe, man. You just never know. You never know. Erica sneaks in. You're always sneaking in, man. Good to see you, my friend. Always notice my peoples. I always notice my peoples. So let's do this. Before I get into the StarWars.com stuff, what I did want to tell you guys is I'm doing this new format with my TikTok videos. So I don't know if you guys are really know. I mean, obviously, if you watch my TikToks, you would notice. So let me know how you guys are feeling. I feel like I've got nothing but good vibes from them today. And I kind of want to keep up with that. And of course, I'm still going to be doing the pinning questions type of format. That's still going to be there, but I kind of want to do it in seasons so it stays fresh for everyone. That's kind of the things that I look for, on my page. It's like, all right, I want to make sure everyone has consistent, content. It's the same stuff, and it's of course me as Dingerin, but how can I spice it up, to where it's new every time you come to the page. Every day you come to the page, it's like, oh man, we're getting something new every time. So that's kind of why I wanted to test that out. And yeah, let me know what you guys think of it. I've seen other creators, and I'm not one of those TikTokers that's like, I like to be as original and creative as possible. Thank you for the roses, by the way. Oh my goodness, Anime Forever 940. That's amazing. Thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate that. Over here making my day, trying to make me blush and stuff. And chocolate people, it's hard to see us blush, but you're making me blush. So thank you. Defis says, wait, what's the time for you? For me, it's 2:01, like AM? Holy moly. It is 7:01 p.m. for me, Mountain Time, my friend. So it's early evening. I'm just chilling. So if you're watching somewhere in the world and it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, bless your soul. Thank you for being here, man. I sincerely appreciate it. And oh my goodness, you're still sending roses? Golly, am I on the Bachelorette or something? What is happening? I'm for sure getting a one-on-one date. I'm going to hometowns. Let's go. Can I be a bounty? You want to be a bounty hunter, or you want to be a bounty that's on my list? I'm not really sure what the question is. Where's my bounty? What? Did you pay me to bounty hunt somebody? I wonder if I got you to laugh at the comment I made on your recent video. You did. You did make me laugh. Even though, like, I type it, LOL, and put a smiley face, but in real person, you actually did make me laugh. So it's only 6:01 p.m. for me. Yeah, you're an hour behind me. So very cool. Very cool. I hope you guys are liking those video formats. And oh my God, you're still sending roses. That's crazy. Thank you. Oh my gosh, y'all over here making me blush, man. What is going on? What do you think of Jawas and Cad Bane? I think Jawas are cool. I would love to see more of them, honestly. And Cad Bane is a badass. I really want to see that showdown between him and Boba Fett. And I hope they do that in the Bad Batch. But if they do, I think it's going to be like in season 2. I think they're going to leave us with like a lot of Easter eggs. I think there's definitely going to be a season 2 of Bad Batch, but we'll talk about Bad Batch stuff on Friday. Mr. Mandalorian says, "Hello there, sir. Hello, good to see you, my friend. Thanks for tuning in." So let's do this, you guys. Let's jump right in. Let's dive into this conversation as if it were a pool of water. You guys down to do that? It's going to be great. Mr. Mandalorian says, "I've had the worst week this week, man." I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that you've had the worst week ever. Yeah, that sucks, dude. I hope your week gets better. I hope you cheer up a little bit hanging out in the stream. But I'm glad to have you here. And I hope your week gets better. Something Ultimate YT says, "Hello, Governor. Hello, sir. This is the way. Glad to have you all here in the live stream tonight. It's a good time." So what we're going to do, I'm going to share my screen. I see my my buddy Nestor Meza. What's up, man? I learned this word on TikTok and it made me think of you. Only Spanish speakers will know what it means. And if you're on TikTok, you've seen the guy who does all these prank videos. You know what I'm talking about? He's the guy who's always like, he like pranks people and he's like, "Chupapi muñeño? Chupapi muñeño?" If anyone knows what that means, then I think it's really inappropriate. But it's funny as hell because this guy, he pranks people. And then I think of my buddy Nestor. I thought of you the other day because he always says, like that's Poppy's baby girl, whatever, stuff like that. And I think of that guy who's always like, "Chupapi muñeño." So it's a thing. It's a thing. Everyone's like, crickets. It's a thing. You guys know what I'm talking about. So anyway, Nestor, good to see you, buddy. Can I be on your bounty list? I can give you a challenge to capture. Sure, why the hell not, man? I'll take the credits. Let's do it. So let's go ahead and jump in. I'm going to share my screen. A couple things. Like I said, there's big Mandalorian news that I want to share with you guys. And a couple things I wanted to look at on StarWars.com. I was just kind of browsing through and I was like, hey, why the hell not? Let's look at some of the fun stuff. So I'm a big avid reader of Star Wars: The High Republic. And I just wanted to cover a little bit of this article. We don't have to go like super deep, but let's jump right in. So Jedi and Hutt take on the Dring in Marvel's Star Wars: The High Republic #8 exclusive preview. So for Light and Life, in Star Wars: The High Republic #8, travel to the world of Militia in wild space, where the Jedi and Hutt cartel have become unlikely allies in the battle against Dringir. The High Republic #8 from writer Kevin Scott and artist Ariel Anindito with a cover by Phil Noto is available for pre-order now in Comixology and at your local comic book shop on August 11th. So yeah, the comics have been hitting it hard, man. And if you look here, this kind of gives you like a preview of what you can expect in that book. Let me just tell you guys this: the High Republic, the time frame in general is just amazing. I have read a few of the comics, but I'm more into the books. And what's so strange, I'm a comic book guy. Like, I love comics. But, when it comes to the novelization of this journey, I have really been enjoying the novel the novels that have been coming out in each phase. I still have yet to read the most recent one because right now we're just in a bit of a transition, moving into the house in like, a week. So everything's kind of like packed up. So once we move and I'm a little more settled, I will crack open that most recent book. And that'll probably be the next one that I read. Because I think what I've heard is that this most recent one that came out really dives into a lot of the characters that were in Light of the Jedi, which I'm most excited for because there was a lot of opening and introducing you to a lot of new faces and names. So it'll be good to kind of retouch on some of those things. And I think there's a little bit of a time jump where it's like a few years after that. So I'm excited to read that. So anyway, there's a bit of a preview of that comic. You guys can check that out. That's all here on the StarWars.com. Another thing, I think there's the haunted happenings in Lego. So I'm ready for this. I had seen somebody talking about this. I think it may have been Star Wars Theory. I seen like a thumbnail and I was like, you know what? Before I watch anyone else's video, I want to like at least try to read about it and see what's going on for myself. Where am I moving? We are moving not out of state, but we're getting a house. So over in the Northfield area, man. Very, very excited. So big things. Babe, can I tell people the news? Yeah, so not only that, man. Not only that, we're moving into our house, and then we also are expecting another little one that is coming into our family, which is great. So now I got literally like 3 munchkins if you count the dog. So my daughter, the dog, plus another baby on the way. Yeah, man, it's crazy. So God help me if it's another girl. I'm outnumbered. I'm finished at that point. But no, we're excited, man. House, another baby. We're gonna have a full house, man. It's gonna be great. So yeah, man, we gotta come in. You gotta connect, dude. Me and my buddy Nestor. We're big. We're both, both cool, fun, geeky guys that have kids. So we definitely gotta connect. So I seen this, guys, earlier in a thumbnail, and I wanted to share it with you guys. We're getting another Star Wars Lego movie. Now, I know some people have different feelings about the Star Wars Lego stuff. Me personally, I actually enjoyed the holiday special that they did for Star Wars, in Lego that came out. What was that, like last year? I absolutely enjoyed it. I thought it was great. Some people aren't really big on like time travel stuff with Star Wars, but I thought it was adorable and I thought it was really cool and just fun. I actually just really enjoyed it. So this seems like it's got Halloween vibes all over it. I'm all about Star Wars Lego. Die hard fan. Let's get into it. So prepare yourself for haunted happenings in Lego Star Wars Terrifying Tales. Ooh. That just makes my nipples already. Just thinking about the fall and just Star Wars Lego everything. I'm just like, yes, bring it on more. Tony Hale and Christian Slater join returning cast for the Halloween special, premiering October 1st, exclusively on Disney+. Dude, it's a Halloween special. We got a Christmas special. Now we're getting a Halloween special for Star Wars Lego. Let's go! I'm so excited for this. So today, Disney Plus debuted a key art and announced the cast for Lego Star Wars Terrifying Tales, which premieres October 1st exclusively on the streaming service. With all new animated special continues the rich legacy of collaboration between Lucasfilm and Lego Group and is a seasonal celebration of the villainous dark side of Star Wars Galaxy just in time for Halloween. Yes. Star Wars Terrifying Tales. Let's go. October 1st, dude. Damn, that's a beautiful surprise. I love when they throw these like little surprises and it's like, like August 25th, of this month, we're getting the Mandalorian gallery, which shows you how they did the whole Luke Skywalker stuff. I'm like, great, we get that. So, me and my group on Fridays, we're all getting together and we're going to, recap that. But man, and this is an additional thing that's like, oh my God, that's great. Let's continue on. After the events of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, Poe Dameron and BB-8 must make an emergency landing on the volcanic planet Mustafar, where they meet the greedy and conniving Grabala the Hutt. Oh. The crime boss has purchased Darth Vader's castle and is renovating it into the galaxy's first all-inclusive Sith-inspired luxury hotel. While waiting for his X-Wing, to be repaired, Poe, BB-8, Grabella, and Dean, a plucky and courageous young boy who works as Grabella's mechanic, venture deep into the mysterious castle with Vader's loyal servant, Vinay. Along the way, Vinay shares 3 creepy stories linked to ancient artifacts and iconic villains from across all eras of Star Wars. As Vinay spins his tales and lures our heroes deeper into the shadowy underbelly of the castle, a sinister plan emerges. With the help of Dean, Poe, and BB-8, will have to face their fears, stop an ancient evil from rising, and escape to make it back to their friends. Yo, this sounds freaking amazing. I'm like ready for it already. The voice cast includes Jake Green as Poe Dameron, Rafael Alejandro as Dean, Donna Snyder as Grabella the Hutt, and Tony Hale as Vinay. Christian Slater as Ren Trevor Deville as Emperor Palpatine, and Mary Elizabeth McGlynn as NIL8. David Shaven serves as writer and executive producer, and director is Ken Cunningham. James Waugh, Josh Rhimes, yada yada yada. So Lego Star Wars Terrifying Tales was produced in collaboration with Atomic Cartoons. Interesting. Wow. So again, for me, I'm excited for it. Absolutely. I'm definitely excited for it because I love anything Lego Star Wars. And I think, while I might not be, I think Poe is a great character. He's not like my, one of my top characters. But at the same time, anything I can get that's Lego Star Wars, I'm going to take it. I'm very, very excited for that. So, yeah, bring that on, man. My little one starts first grade next week. Nice. Can you imagine if Count Dooku comes back? Oh, my God. So they said, like, ancient stories of, like, the Sith. So I wonder, like, could we see, like, Darth Bane? Or, you know what I mean? Like, this is their time where they could, like, bring in some other things that we haven't seen before. So let's see here. I heard about this, but I still have a question. Does anyone watch Star Wars Lego shows like these? I'm not sure anymore, to be honest. I do. I watch all of that stuff. All of it on Disney Plus. It's great, man. I actually really do enjoy it. They're pretty fun. So, interesting. I think it'll be really interesting to see. Because I love the Lego Star Wars stuff, man. So, and then, yeah, I'm honestly just scrolling through, the StarWars.com page. They got some interesting stuff. And then I seen this, too. There's more intel about Palpatine's contingency plan. So, Star Wars Inside Intel is a Star Wars.com feature, blah, 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 blah. Okay. In this installment, Emily connects the dots of Palpatine's contingency plan. Interesting. I think, it's really nothing that, it's really nothing new. It's kind of stuff that I already knew, especially if you have the Star Wars book from 2020. It is a great book. I highly recommend it if none of you guys have it. But that book, it tells you, pretty much Palpatine always had a contingency plan. So, he made all these different, like, clones, for him to basically come back. Do you think you're going to hit 200K? Absolutely. I hope we better. That's one of the short-term goals. Bigger goal for, like, doing a face reveal is going to be 500K for TikTok, by the way. King Mando, man. I got the crown on tonight. So, yeah, I think we definitely will hit 200K. I don't know about tonight, but possible. You just never know, man. So, and then for YouTube, my other short-term goal is to get to 10K subscribers by the end of December. So, again, anybody that's here in the chat on TikTok, if you have not already, be sure to come and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm live over there, so if you want to see my face, you're more than welcome to come over there and see my face. Just be sure to subscribe and jump in the chat and say hello. Just let me know that you subscribed. And then if you want to go back to TikTok, you're more than welcome to go back to TikTok. Or you could open up another browser and join both. I know a lot of you guys do that. So either way it works for me, man. I just want all you guys to support because I love hanging out with all of you across each platform. So yeah, my goal, help me to get to 10K subscribers by December. I know we can do it. So, but I just have to tell everyone in every live, how do you make the voice? The Mando voice? You guys really want me to get into this again? Actually, I did do a video on YouTube on my channel that was released a little while ago. It's still up there, so go and check that out. I actually did a full video going into the hilarity of how I do the voice. But I mean, just being an actor, cosplayer, you know, it just comes naturally, man. I'm able to do it. So that is it, my friend. This is the way. So aside from that, other things that I wanted to share with you guys, I told you there was other big Mandalorian news. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into that real quick, because I think that would be really cool to check out. So The Mandalorian Season 3, oh, and by the way, this is coming from IGN, so I'm just reading an article that I've seen from them. The Mandalorian Season 3 will start filming soon with the book of Boba Fett wrapped up. So Pedro Pascal's work on The Last of Us won't interfere, says Giancarlo Esposito. According to Gene, The Mandalorian Season 3 will head into production soon, with filming for the Book of Boba Fett now complete. Excuse me. The actor known for his role on the show as Imperial Remnant Commander Moff Gideon confirmed the show would soon be filming again in an interview with WRAL at GalaxyCon rally. He said they just finished shooting the Book of Boba Fett, and soon they will start on Season 3 of The Mandalorian. So when asked if filming for the show had to wait, Esposito, busy co-star Pascal Pedral to return from filming the TV adaptation, The Last of Us in Canada. Oh, it's a TV adaptation, so not just like I thought it was going to be a big movie. Interesting. He said, I don't know what Pedro's doing, but no, we never have to wait on Pedro. Right, he's like the main guy, but you never got to wait on him because, you know, you never really see his face. You know, he does a lot of voiceover work, as well as playing the lead role as Din Djarin Mando in The Mandalorian. Pascal will star in HBO's The Last of Us, portraying everyone's favorite post-apocalyptic father figure, Joel, which is really cool. I never played the game all the way through. I played a little bit of it. I know the story, so I think it's going to be cool to see Pedro in that role. He's like literally the dad. He's in the dad roles, man. He really is. It's so funny. It's understood that a body double will stand in for Pascal for some of the Mandalorian's production, which they've done for most of the show, with Pascal providing voiceover separately, which presumably allows the star to juggle multiple projects. It is unclear whether or not the show will take a similar approach for Season 3 if Pascal's busy schedule were to add complications in filming. That being said, Esposito did say, I'm sure that he has worked out some way to do other show and come back to do us. So I'm sure he'll work out a different way, just probably doing voiceover. That's super easy. Elsewhere in the interview, when asked whether or not it was likely that Season 3 of the show would see more of off-helmet scenes, Esposito said, I can't speak to that. I know he'd love to be more off the helmet, but his job is to be in the helmet. I mean, that's the deal. So, in other news, Esposito, who is known for his time playing villains on a number of works, including AMC's Breaking Bad, will return to the medium of games this year in Far Cry 6. I did see a trailer for that, which looks badass. Where he discussed Anton's motives, his layered characterization, and a bit more about the fictional island nation at the heart of Far Cry 6. If you've just caught up with the latest season of The Mandalorian, then why not check out, they have a review for Season 2, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so I think that's it for the article. But not only that, I've heard a couple other rumors floating around that it's possible that we could see Din Djarin make an appearance in the Book of Boba Fett. So I don't know how much of, a presence he will have, because this is Boba's show. You know what I mean? But I have heard rumors that is a possibility that, we could also see Din Djarin make an appearance in the Book of Boba Fett, which I think will just be a fun little tease. You know, like a nice little nod, like, you know, like, hey, I see you. Don't worry, I got y'all next year. You know, the show season 3 is coming. You know, so I feel like that would be kind of a nice little, you know, pat on the back. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, man, you and me both. I cannot wait for this. So there's that, man. So I'm very excited for it. I think, you know, the production seems like it's definitely already in pre-production. So, you know, and again, that's kind of one of the things with the character of Din Djarin. You know, it's that Mandalorian voice. You know, you only need Pedro Pascal for the moments when you actually need him to have his helmet off, or if you need his voice, and that's it. And honestly, anytime he could do voiceover. You know, you can film the entire scenes without his voice and just have like a, you know, that's what they did with Darth Vader in the original trilogy. You had the damn it. Now I gotta look it up. Hold on, because I gotta know this. Original Darth Vader actor. What's his name? David Prowse. God damn it. What is wrong with me? So David Prowse, you guys remember. So, you know, he has like this, you know, accent that's obviously, you know, it's so different from what you would think of for Darth Vader, right? So he read the original lines just being in suit. So when you would hear his voice, it's just like, oh my God, what is this? It sounds nothing like Darth Vader, right? But that's what they did before they had James Earl Jones, you know, do the voiceover, you know, and then it was like, wow, now this character really came to life, you know? So it's kind of one of those things I feel like they could do is like, hey, you could just have whoever the actor is in the suit, you know, say the lines to try to play into that authenticity of the voice, you know, and then when Pedro Pascal is freed up, you know, it's like, hey, here's these lines. We need you to deliver that, you know, for these scenes. So honestly, the voiceover piece is very easy, and I think that's part of the reason why they're like, yeah, we never have to wait on Pedro Pascal, is because, you know, he as important as he is, he's very minimal, which is so interesting. So anyway, there's that. So another thing that I wanted to share with you guys is a different video, and this is like a couple things that only adults would notice in The Mandalorian. So this is on YouTube, so I'm going to share it. Hopefully I don't get a copyright strike for this. I don't think there's anything that they could copyright strike, as long as there's no music in it. But anyway, let's jump in. Oh, wait. You know what I just thought about? You guys can't hear my audio. Let's redo that. Hold on. Let me go back to that video. I like just exited out of it, and there's my watch. Let me see. Go there. Okay. Here it is. And then I just got to share the audio so you guys can hear it. Otherwise, you guys will be like, huh? What is he talking about? I can't hear anything. Okay. Boom. There we go.
Huh. You know, we come out here for the
now I gotta
to
skip
be
an
with
ad.
you, and it's
am I on
like
your
you're not
banner list
even
because I'm a
here with
clone
us.
trooper?
I'm sorry, guys.
Only the
man.
adults in the audience will notice these nods, references, and details.
Alright, so we're looking
From
at
references to classic works of foreign
things only
cinema
adults
to
would
Star
notice
Wars
in The
trivia,
Mandalorian,
here
you
are the
guys.
things only adults notice in The Mandalorian.
Let's check this out.
Although it takes place in a galaxy far, far away, the Star Wars franchise can
And if
be
you're on
viewed as a
TikTok,
study
open
of
up another
spaghetti
browser so you guys can
westerns
see
and
what the hell we're
samurai
watching.
movies. George
that way you're
Lucas
not
has
scared for
openly
moments
acknowledged a
of
direct
a little bit of
influence
dead
films
silence.
like Akira Kurosawa's The Hidden
Jesus
Fortress
King.
and Sergio
I agree, man,
Leone's The
I
Man with
agree.
No Name trilogy had on his space cowboy stories. Likewise, Mandalorian creator Jon Favreau has also cited the two genres and directors as major sources of inspiration for his show. He's even been quoted as saying Din Djarin is a deconstructed version of Clint Eastwood's iconic Leone character. Another major Mando inspiration
already
is the
knew it was
film
kind of a
series
Western
Lone Wolf and Cub,
thing, you know.
sometimes known as Shogun Assassin in the US. This classic story follows a disgraced shogun's executioner forced onto the path of an assassin.
And this
He
is
must
all
take his
roots
young
of what
son
George
with him.
Lucas
He
always
pushes
did
the
with
little
Star
one
Wars.
around
It's
in a
kind of like
tricked out
this
baby cart. Sound
samurai,
familiar?
you know,
Although The
type of
Mandalorian
story.
pulls heavily from the somber tones of spaghetti westerns and samurai films, it has plenty of laugh-out-loud moments too, particularly ones poking fun at the Star Wars franchise itself. These sarcastic memes are all too familiar to mature fans. who have been dismantling all the irregularities and quirks of their beloved franchise for years. One of the more memorable of these tongue-in-cheek scenes occurs in Chapter 12, The Siege, while Mando, Greef Karga, Cara Dune, and the unnamed Mithril are infiltrating an old Imperial base on Navarro. The crew encourages the Mithril to walk out on a precarious ledge over lava to access some machinery controls, to which he replies that there's no guardrail. A stark lack of safety railings on Empire ships is something Star Wars fans have been joking about since the first film was released in 1977, and was most notably mocked in a Star Wars parody episode of Family Guy.
Yeah, why the hell wasn't there any guardrails?
So anyway, I says, forget the dental plan, forget sick leave, I just want a railing, you know? One railing, right here.
Another hilarious moment of self-deprecation in The Mandalorian
why isn't there
happens during
railing?
the cold open of Chapter
Such
8, which shows two stormtroopers missing
who
repeatedly
designed
while
that to
firing
make,
at a piece of scrap within
join an
close range.
empire,
The scene's playing on the age-old trope of the notoriously bad blaster aim. For a guy who never shows his face, Din Djarin is a huge chick magnet. Younger viewers may not notice, but mature audiences will pick up on the fact that, excluding Cara Dune, the few non-Mandalorian females he's crossed paths with have either been instantly attracted to him or had some sort of romantic history with him. In Chapter 4, The Sanctuary, Din crosses paths with a young widow named Omera, who seems to want the warrior to settle down with her. Bad boy Mando also seems to have broken the heart of Xi'an, a knife-throwing Twi'lek he works with in Chapter 6, The Prisoner. She threatens to use her blades against him for whatever shenanigans he pulled on her in the past. Adults will likely appreciate the sheer irony of seeing comedian Bill Burr cast in a Star Wars-related role. Longtime fans of his podcast know that the snarky Bostonian has long riffed on the franchise, as he never forged a personal connection with the original trilogy when it was released in his youth. Burr stirred up controversy within the Star Wars fandom for remarks he made in 2015, declaring that when he did finally watch the original trilogy in his mid-20s, he wasn't impressed.
I read a quote that you had, this is a while back, I think you called Star Wars a cheesy self-help book put in outer space with Muppets.
Put in outer space, yeah.
To be fair, Bill makes fun of everyone and everything equally, even his beloved sports team. Still, it may seem curious that Jon Favreau would cast a devout Star Wars hater in The Mandalorian. As it turns out, Burr claims Favreau chose him precisely for this reason, stating he thought it would be funny. Gina Carano's background makes her the ideal candidate for playing Cara Dune, the most recent addition to Star Wars' collection of fierce brunette heroines. Before she started acting, Carano was a Muay Thai fighter who launched her career as one of the first mainstream female mixed martial artists, competing back when the sport started blowing up in the 2000s. After earning an MMA record of 7 wins, 1 loss, and 0 draws, Carano transitioned into acting in 2008 with the role of Natasha Volkova in EA's real-time strategy video game Command & Conquer: Red Alert 3. Her ability to perform her own stunts and make action look realistic on screen has kept her busy with various action roles since. Yet another influence bound to be missed by younger viewers can be seen in Chapter 9, The Marshal, in which Mando travels to the frontier town of Mos Pelgo on Tatooine, seeking out other Mandalorians to aid him on his quest. Mando gets sidetracked helping the Marshal destroy a local sand-dwelling monster that has been plaguing his town, known as a Greater Crate Dragon. Crate Dragons are initially mentioned in Star Wars: A New Hope, when Obi-Wan Kenobi scares off a group of sand people attacking Luke Skywalker by imitating its eerie howl. A Crate Dragon's bleak skeleton can also be glimpsed poking out of the Tatooine sand behind C-3PO early in the film. However, this terrifying beast's appearance in The Mandalorian references the 1990 sci-fi horror cult classic Tremors. In that movie, giant worm-like creatures called graboids lurk underground, waiting to strike their next victim when they least expect it.
Gumball gang,
young minds go no further than admiring Grogu's cool powers and cuteness factor, adult minds can't help but wonder where Grogu came from. If he's not a clone, as has been implied in the show thus far, then he was spontaneously created like Anakin Skywalker. Or he was made the old-fashioned way. So far, the only other creatures encountered like Grogu in Star Wars have been Yoda and Yaddle. Could Grogu's existence explain the latter's sudden disappearance?
We all know Yoda and Yaddle was getting down.
That remains fan theory for now. But regardless of who sided with being formerly known as Baby Yoda, the twisted adult mind can't help but wonder how such creatures would accomplish procreation. Awkward it would be. Yes, a pleasant image it is not.
Or
Unless you
Or
know
does
some
Yoda's
kids with very
species, do they
strange and
lay
mature
eggs?
taste, they likely missed a quick Mandalorian reference to the classic comedy
never
Office
know.
Space. The film parodies all the negative aspects of toiling away at the dreaded 9-to-5 cube farm. From horrible bosses and wasting away in traffic, anyone who has ever worked a less than desirable job
I
can
love
relate
that
to this movie.
Office Space
also makes fun of unnecessary
love
corporate
Office Space.
bureaucracy
So
and
good.
paperwork,
It's a classic.
symbolized by the dreaded TPS reports in the film.
It's just we're putting new cover sheets on all the TPS reports before they go out now, so if you could go ahead and try to remember to do that from now on, that'd be great.
These reports seem to have made their way into the Star
Yeah.
Wars universe, because
I
Mayfeld
love that movie
mentions them
so
in Chapter
much.
15, The Believer.
Please
It's
put
such
the
a quick
Fortnite.
line and easy to miss.
I gotta check out this
Come on,
video
let's go
now.
fill out those TPS reports so we can go recharge the power coil.
And you thought the Empire was evil before? Chapter 15 is loaded with Quentin Tarantino references. Mayfeld and Mando find themselves in a dangerous situation
I could
while
see
posing
that.
as Empire personnel.
This
An
episode
officer,
particularly,
Valen Hess,
too.
insists they join him for a drink. They risk exposing themselves while swapping small talk, but they can't break rank by refusing Hess's offer, so they agree. The suspenseful scene is reminiscent of the hair-raisingly intense bar scene in Inglourious Bastards. Both feature characters infiltrating enemy cultures while attempting to blend in as natives, and both situations soon explode into a violent catastrophe. Mando and Mayfeld's frolic at the Empire Bar might also remind an adult viewer of a scene from Django Unchained, when Dr. Schultz gives Calvin Candy a bullet rather than a requested handshake. Just like Schultz, Mayfeld is so overcome with loathing, he can't help but pull the trigger, and thus puts his companion in grave danger. Also like Candy, Hess has a thick southern accent, and a sinister yet lackadaisical demeanor.
Interesting.
A towering villain requires an actor of serious skill. Luckily, the Mandalorian's Valen Hess is played by a highly accomplished actor adults will likely recognize, Richard Brake. Brake succeeds in making his character
I don't
absolutely
recognize him.
hateful,
I don't
but
remember
then as
what
grown-ups
movie he's
know,
been in.
he has a lot of experience in that department. Brake started his acting career in 1993 with a small part as a reporter in
And
a
TikTok
British
people,
comedy drama
open up
TV
another
series,
browser. I'm live
Jeeves
on
and
YouTube.
Worcester.
You can see what I'm
Since
watching
then, Brake has
and
performed
listening
in
to
dozens of
over
projects
there.
and at least 30 films spanning all genres. One of his more memorable roles to date has also been one of his most brief. He was cast as a Night King in the 4th and 5th seasons
gotcha.
of Game of Thrones.
I never watched Game of
Check
Thrones.
out one of our newest
so-
videos right here. Plus,
yeah.
even more Looper videos about your favorite shows are coming soon. So
That was good. It was good. There's some funny things. I always love those videos where they, you can find like different Easter eggs, and even more funny when it's like only things like certain adults would notice. Yeah, I think that's always fun. I enjoy doing that. So yeah, man, we've talked about quite a bit. I think for the Mandalorian season 3, one of the things I'm most excited for, obviously, is for the whole season. Obviously, man, I can't wait. But I think there's so many things that could happen potentially, and I'm excited to kind of see those things kind of come into play. So really, I feel like I was watching something earlier about Bo-Katan, and now that Din Djarin has the Darksaber, and it's like, he defeated Moff Gideon, and now he has that, like, the Darksaber. But I feel like she wants to earn it in honor. So I wonder if she would challenge him, for the Darksaber. But then there's also this other thought that there could be other Mandalorians and other Mandalorian groups out there and other houses that are like, no, we want to claim the Darksaber and rule Mandalore. And I wonder if we're going to see this big confrontation, this big fight of Mandalorians themselves. And I wonder if this will take place on Mandalore. So I think that would be really interesting. Again, I've said this before. I got the crown on the helmet, right here that's on my desk. And I love the cosplay that I have for, King Mando. I like the concept, should I say, for King Mando. But when I think of Din Djarin's character, he doesn't strike me as the guy that's like, oh, now that I have the Darksaber, now I have to become, this king. I have to become this ruler. When, previously he was living a life of, just a Mandalorian bounty hunter. And not just for the sake of making money. Obviously, if you know a little bit about him, he does what he does to try to give back to his clan and the younglings, for better lack of words, the kids, the foundlings, and kids that are part of, his clan, and the other Mandalorians that are there. He gives a percentage of what he earns to help his people, which I think is really cool. But then, I think also there's this other piece to him that's very interesting, and this is why I could potentially see him, keeping the dark saber and saying, you know what, I want to become something more than what I've been, and that's because there's this other part to Din Djarin where he was so missional, focused, like, okay, what's my next mission? What's my next mission? What's my next mission? And going for the next bounty, and just going for the next mission. That I feel like he was almost doing that to numb the pain of his past, to kind of give him this distraction. Keeping busy will keep you distracted. And if you're distracted, you're not going to think about too much and harp on, the pain of your past. And I feel like that's part, at least from my assessment of the character, I feel like that's part of, where he was. But where he is now, and then, also meeting folks like Bo-Katan, meeting even Boba Fett, I feel like it's opened up his mind to what, this concept that he thought that Mandalorians, like, there was only this one way, and he only sees things this one way. But meeting all these different people, it's kind of broadened his mind in a sense. So I could see him saying, you know what, well, I want to learn more about my heritage and being a Mandalorian. So maybe there is some good in having this dark saber, and maybe I can become something different other than just this numb bounty hunter. You know what I mean? So I think that would be interesting to see. Mason's Land Short says, I have a question, DadaLorian. What's your question, man? Type your question. Please play Do the Fortnite Do. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna search it, and if it's inappropriate, you're definitely on the bounty list. Let's see. Do the Fort. It's a song. This was, I'm trying to see, who is this by? This one has 372K views. That was 3 years ago. Due to Fortnite, Meyer Money. Let's check it out. This better not be a waste of my time. If it is, I'm coming after you. Coming after you, I swear. I don't know if you guys can hear my daughter in the background screaming my name. Dada! Oh, God. What is this? I'm playing it on YouTube, so if you want to see my reaction. Oh, God. Just a bunch of kids. Is this the entire song? I'm watching it on YouTube. By the way, TikTok people. So the guys that keeps asking me to watch Do the Fortnite, I'm watching it now. So go subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see my reaction. I'm live over there. God. Yeah, I can't do this anymore. You know what this makes me think of? I feel like this is like almost half of my comment section is little children about that size and about that age that are like, do the Fortnite. You're the guy from Fortnite. Can I be on your bounty list? Like, I feel like it's about children that size, and yeah, that's what I see. What is your YouTube channel? DadaLorian. Same name, same logo. Be sure to subscribe. I'm live over there now. You can see my face and everything. And we're having a Grando time. So, yeah, definitely come on over and hang out. Be sure to subscribe. Daddy Mando. Ooh. It's not even Friday night yet. You're calling me Daddy Mando. I saw your face. When did you see my face? When? What? How? Where? What are you talking about? Okay, I got a couple questions that I missed, so let me go ahead and answer those on TikTok. Someone says, am I on your bounty list? Because I'm a clone trooper. I don't think so, man. I want to keep the clones alive. I like the clones. Can I be on your bounty list? Sure. Do the Fortnite, please. I just watched the video. Okay, I think I'm all caught up. Yeah. Do you like apple juice? Yes. Yeah. Apple juice is great. That ain't grape juice. Yeah, man. But I do. Yeah, I do. Random question. Yeah, I do. Loving the stream. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm just loving hanging out with you guys, and you know, it's a bit of a later stream. Usually I do it in the mornings, but so to give you guys a quick little story. So this morning I had an audition. It was a callback audition, so it was the second one. So I think, you know, I did really well. And one of the things, if any of you guys are aspiring actors and creatives, one of the things that I will encourage you guys to really embrace is embrace the uncertainty, man. Embrace that. If you can go in to every audition and every day with a lot of bit of humbleness and a little bit of like, you know what, I'm okay embracing the uncertainty. It's okay to be excited for a job. It's okay to be excited for a project, but go in with their uncertainty. You show up, you do exactly what the director asks of you, and you do it to the best of your potential as a creative. You deliver that, and you've done everything that you need to do on your part, and then you let it go. You don't harp on it. You don't think about it. It's out there. It's done as if it never even happened. You know, if you can go in with that amount of uncertainty, like, you know what, I may or may not get this, but I'm going to do my best, and I'm going to enjoy the process. I think it's just something that's so free. And for me as an actor and a creative, that's one thing that I totally had to embrace multiple times, you know, but it helps. I feel like just for your own mental psyche, you know, it's like, don't harp on, you know, the what if, you know what I mean? You just show up, you do your best, and that's it. That's it. And then you move on to the next thing. And if you don't get it, then, hey, you know, you can learn how to audition better. You can learn, you know, different things from each situation, you know, so that's kind of my advice for anyone that is a up and rising, you know, creative. If you're the real Mando, type hi. Can I type while I'm on the live? I don't know if I can. Sure. Oh yeah, sure can. Hi. There you go. I just typed hi to you. I just realized that I could. What an idiot I am. I'm not an idiot. I need to be kinder to myself. Self-care, man. So Mr. Mandalorian Dude says, I will say one thing. I'm more interested in acting than marching band because I had being forced events that I don't want to do or that killed it for me. So I'm excited to be trying my best to act for this. Actors are just beautiful, like Dwayne Johnson and DadaLorian and Star Wars, man. Nice, man. Yeah, you know, I don't know where you are in the world and in life. I don't know if you're like in high school or college, but I would say, you know, one of the best things I would recommend, it really doesn't matter what age, you can actually start getting into acting classes. Take acting classes, and it's great working with other actors. You know, one of the schools I went to, you know, they even gave us like, oh man, they gave us, you know, screen edits. So like they would give us scripts every week, and we would have a partner that we work with, and we would work on different scenes. And then the next week you came back, you had to have those scenes, those lines memorized, because they would film your scene, and then we would all watch it the next week, so you would see what you looked like on camera. And then, you know, there's this difference. Everyone thinks as like for an actor, like, oh my God, I gotta be over exaggerated, and you know, I'm a thespian, so therefore, no, there's a difference in like stage acting, and there's a difference in film and television, right, or voiceover for that matter. And so one of the best things that I've learned, like, you know, especially being in like, you know, acting class, and being in an agency now and working as a professional actor, you know, you do exactly what the director asks of you. If you can do that, and with your creativeness, bringing something to life, whatever that process is like for you, it's different for all of us. But, you know, taking direction literally is one of the things I've always held on to, that I was taught from my acting, you know, coach. And that has brought me such a long way. And, you know, I feel like I've always just had this natural, you know, authentic way of tapping into a scene, you know, as an actor. Like, that's just a gift that I have. And some people have that where you're just like, man, you just got this natural raw talent. So if that's you, man, get involved. You're not too young to get into classes. And if you're in high school or even in college, I highly recommend get into, the theater, get in some theater classes and go explore, have fun. That's my advice. I see my girl, Erin. What's up, Erin? Thanks for all the flames, man. I got roses and flames. You guys are insane. That rhymed. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Bars. I have an important question. Okay, what's your question? Ask the damn question. Can you tell Grogu to stop killing my frog friends? I can't tell him that because that's his food. So I'm sorry. I'm in high school, by the way. Nice, yeah, man. Go get in some of those classes. Absolutely. So I see there's an acting advantage next school season. My brother recommended. So shall I take that advantage? I do get some anxiety from acting, but hey, I do say maybe I did do well, but I don't know. Yeah, honestly, you're anything that you care about, you're gonna get nervous about, right? Like the nerves are gonna be there because you care about it. If you didn't care, you wouldn't give a shit, right? If you think about it that way. So those nerves, that's a thing that's natural and embrace that. That's one thing I would say if you're looking to, getting to acting, like that's going to be there. But, this is a part of your journey and you have to take your mind to that place of like, you know what, if this is what I'm really passionate about, this is where it really begins. That's where it really starts for you, and just have fun with it. Have fun, man. Get out of your shell. You know what I mean? Be, as crazy and goofy as you need to be, whatever you need to do to break the ice and get out of your shell, and just have fun with it. Most of all, if you're not having fun, then don't do it at all. You know what I mean? But eventually you'll get to that point where, like, if it's a part of your passion, you're gonna want to be challenged. You're like, man, I really want to explore more and bring a character to life. I really want to go try out for some of these plays, and then eventually you'll get hooked, man. So try it out. You know what I mean? And you'll make some friends that can help you be accountable to growing in that process. Yeah, man, I got bars. I hope to see you on Friday, Aaron. I hope to see you on Friday. So much to talk about with the Bad Batch. We miss seeing your face. I know talking about faces on TikTok, everyone was like, well, we never see yours. You guys can if you're on YouTube. I'm live over there now. I'm just saying. Bananas, random. Truth or dare? Truth. Yeah, truth. What do you want? Because I want to be a YouTuber, maybe an actor, but my acting skills aren't good than what they used to be. So this will be cool. Yeah, man. The more you practice, you just get better and better, man. So keep practicing. And I think working with other people and other actors, helps. So the more you do it, the more you get better at it, for sure. So yeah, that's my whole spill on that. Well, this is supposed to be a Star Wars Mandalorian night, and I'm here coaching you guys on, well, this is what you got to do if you want to be a successful. No, I like to share, my own personal experiences, and if I can give any wisdom, to that, and help you in your process, I'm always glad to do it. David Dent Taze says, what cosplay brought you most out of your shell? Great question. What cosplay brought me most out of my shell? I would have to say, secondly would be Din Djarin, Mando, but first would be one of my Spider-Man cosplays years ago, because me and my wife, we had just started doing like Beachbody, P90X, and I was freaking ripped. I was ripped to the core, man. Like I could count every single ab that I had on my stomach. Like I could see the whole six-pack, and I just looked gorgeous. It was so cool. I was like, man, I've got a freaking six-pack, and it was so cool. And I've always been into cosplay, always been into costuming, and that, not the fact of just like, hey, I look cool, I can show off my body being in a spandex suit. No, that wasn't the case. But it was one of those things that was one of the first time in a long time that I felt confident, being in a cosplay suit. And I'm like, wow, I really just, this is liberating. It was fun. But I really feel like I was like, man, I really feel like I could, be that character and enjoy going to conventions. You know what I mean? So, back, and this was back in like 2020, 2016, maybe 2015. I think it was like 2015. So my abs are not that now. I'm working on it. But, I don't have a dad bod. I have a father figure. So that's what I call it now. But, I think that was one of the first ones that really just made me feel liberated, man. It was like, wow, it's amazing what you could do with your body. And then adding the cosplay to that, it just made it so much more fun. That's not to shame anyone. Don't think that's what I'm saying. Like, you love yourself. I'm just saying from my own personal experience, that was one thing for me back then, like for Spider-Man and even some of the Power Rangers stuff I did. It was just really cool to be like, man, I've been working out, getting these cool results, and being in the cosplay, you could really like see yourself as that character, and it was just really fun. But aside from that, I did say Mando, because there was so much creative work that I had to do with that cosplay, to where, I built the jetpack, I built, the pieces of the armor, I had to put the visor in, I had to do the painting, and I had never done anything like that with any of my other cosplays, to where, I could bring it to that level where it was like, wow, I did that and I'm proud of it, and I'm fine showing it to everyone else. Before, there were other things, where I will admit, as a cosplayer, you're like, I want to get it out as fast as I can. I want to make it, get it out, and then it might not look as fast. It might not look as great because of the speed of getting through it. But I really did take my time with, my Mando stuff, and I'm just astounded with the results, and it's been nothing but, positivity with that. So I think that would definitely be one of the higher ones, but Spider-Man and then of course Mando, I think have been one of those ones where I've just felt the most liberated and creative with bringing those to life. So hopefully I answered your question well. But those definitely brought me out of my shell for sure. Can you show me how to edit, like edit videos? Oh God, man, that's like I am not one of those YouTubers that's like, here's a how-to for, technical stuff. I can tell you, I can give you advice on like things that you could use. If you're doing simple editing, like very simple, and you're not trying to do like crazy effects, Movie Maker is great. It really is. You don't even have to spend any money. Obviously, if you're trying to do like effects type stuff, there's After Effects. There's a lot of different, products out there. And you got YouTube on your favor, man, where you can look up a tutorial that will literally give you the answer in minutes on what it is that you're looking for. But honestly, if you're just trying to do basic stuff, Movie Maker is great, in my opinion. DDT Cosplay wants to know which Bad Batch character design you like the best. Oh, Wrecker. Without a doubt, man. Wrecker's like, he's one of my favorite characters out of the Bad Batch. One of my buddies, Nico Skywalker, I don't know. Yeah, he said a friend of his. I'm surprised Nico's not even here tonight. He's usually always in my evening lives. Freaking Nico, where are you, man? But anyway, he has one of the helmets, and it looks absolutely incredible. So definitely, Wrecker's my boy. I feel like Hunter doesn't get that much love. I do like Hunter as well. But Wrecker, definitely Wrecker for sure. Someone says, am I on the bounty list? I have to check the list, man. I have to check the list. But I wouldn't doubt it. I definitely wouldn't doubt it, my friend. I'm a human. Nice. What is happening to my comment section on TikTok? Fortnite. Am I on your bounty list? I'm a human. Do you like lemons? The random questions I get, man. So yeah, man. Again, everything that we talked about tonight, it's been really great. And if you think about it, there's a lot of stuff to be excited for when it comes to the whole world of Star Wars, man. I mean, if you think about going into, this month alone, August 25th, we have the, Mandalorian Gallery. And that's going to go over that episode of the last episode of season 2, where they talk about how they brought in Mark Hamill, the whole Luke Skywalker thing. And I think that was a big question that many of us have, was like, hey, how come they really didn't talk about that in the most recent gallery? So I'm excited to see them, dive into that, which I think will be really cool. And then in September, we have Star Wars Visions. So if you're an anime fan and you love Star Wars, we get both of those mashed up, and it's going to be glorious. No, it is not canon to, the Star Wars movies, but It's its own thing, and I think that's going to be really enjoyable to see. Everyone here except for DadaLorian is on my bounty list, and you're brought in cold. Oh man, jeez, how come they can't just be on your friends list, man? And then not only that, we have the Book of Boba Fett in December, as well as this, Star Wars Lego Halloween special that's coming in October. There's Nico. Oh my goodness, dude! I was just talking about you. I was like, where the hell is Nico? He's usually like around in the evening time. I was like, somebody was asking me about my boy David Dent's Taze was asking me what my favorite Bad Batch character was, and I said well, as far as the design, and I said Wrecker, and I was like, yeah, my boy Nico, he's got a helmet of Wrecker that looks absolutely gorgeous. And I was like, I'm surprised that he's not here, and there you are, shows up right in the nick of time, Nico Skywalker. Good to see you, my friend. I think for Friday, unfortunately for you, Nico, I think we're gonna go a little bit later, so probably like 11:30. Because I feel like 10 was just way too early for a lot of folks. So it'll be 11:30, the earliest. If that's cool with you, if you can still make it. If not, then I'll probably push it to 12, because I feel like the stream just tends to do better around that time. People are up, people are there, people are tuned in. So I'm thinking probably doing it like around that time. But anyway, good to see you, man. Good to see you, Nico. My friend list is something for special people who get to live their life until they're asleep forever. What? That sounds really creepy. That sounds really creepy. Yeah, that's creepy, man. I can do 12. Yes! The gods have spoken and granted me full access into the condominium of joy, peace, and harmony with my friends from TikTok. Fantastic. Isaiah Young says, hello, Isaiah Young. Thanks for tuning in. Glad to have you here. It says I missed questions from TikTok. I don't know what questions I missed. Am I on your bounty list? Oh my God. I go to sleep with these questions on my brain, you guys. And then someone else says, how's Baby Yoda? Baby Yoda's taking a nap. Had a long day at the playground. It means until they are dead. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's still creepy. Doesn't change it. So, man, I'm just stoked, dude. Literally with everything that's coming out and everything that we talked about. There's a lot of cool stuff. Now, aside from that, other pieces of things. So for TikTok, I really enjoyed the videos that I put out today. I hope you guys enjoyed them as well. For my YouTube folks, if you guys follow me on TikTok, which I feel like mostly everybody here pretty much does. So all the videos that I have out there, I think they were really, I really enjoyed them today. I feel like, I always try to do different things, try to mix things up. So let me know which was your favorite video today. Nico says, if you're wondering if you're in a Mandalorian's bounty list, then you probably are, right? It's like, perfect example is like, as a kid, if you're wondering if you're on your mom's shit list, it's like, I wonder if mom is mad at me. She probably is if you're wondering it. She probably is. Like, you effed up. Like, if you're wondering if you effed up. You know what I mean? So if you're wondering if you're on a Mandalorian's bounty list, you probably are. Ask yourself, oh shit, what did I do to deserve this? Hey, how's your day been? My day's been great, dude. Went over to my my grandma's, and hung out with my dad, and we filmed laundry. We filmed laundry. What am I talking about? We did laundry, brought my daughter over there, and we hung out over there for a little bit, and yeah, man, it's just been really chill. And then packing, cleaning, packing. That's literally my life. You guys can see a whole bunch of shit behind me that's just a mess. So I'm packing and cleaning, and we're moving into the house in less than 2 weeks. So I'm very, very excited, man. So I'll have a whole new setup. I get to bring out all my toys and my posters, and it's going to be great, man. I can't wait to show you guys. It's going to be so good. Again, just big things for other folks coming in, other, life updates. So me and my wife, we're expecting our second child. Very, very excited about that, man. So, we're going to have a full house. So moving into the house, another baby on the way. and it's gonna be great, man. I'm so excited. We were like, holy crap, we're gonna have our hands full for the next few years, man. It's crazy. So very, very excited. So I like how I think that Disney should have cared about sequels. You know, that's another conversation, right? Congrats. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, we're very, very excited. So lots of big things to come. But with that, you know, like I said, the whole setup is going to change. So, you know, I'll officially be in the office and I'll show you guys what that looks like. Now, with that being said, on TikTok, particularly, thank you for everyone saying congratulations. I appreciate it. What would you do if I kidnapped Baby Yoda? I would murder you. Let me repeat your question. Let me repeat your question, though. My man's just asked, what would you do if I kidnapped your child? What do you think I'm going to do? What do you're trying to kidnap Grogu? What do you think I'm going to do? I'm coming after you full force, bro. You're going to get a full knuckle sandwich of Beskar in your teeth and a couple laser beams. I'm just saying. Congrats on the new baby. Thanks, man. Yeah, we're going to have a full house. Now, here's the thing that sucks. Not about the child, but if it's a boy, we already know the name. I'm not going to tell you guys yet. But if it's a boy, we already know the name. But if it is a boy, then that means I don't get my office. That means I got to go work in the garage, which is fine because there's a lot of space in the garage and I can set things up. If it's a girl, then it's great. I get to keep my office. I can stay inside the house instead of going into the garage. So if it's a girl, then both of the girls can share a room the older the baby gets, you know. But if it's a boy, then I'm like, damn it, my son gets to have his own room. You know, it's just one of those things you have to sacrifice as a parent. You know what I mean? So there's that. So Baby Yoda would probably murder you also. No, Baby Yoda loves, you know, Din Djarin. He's not going to do that. So yeah, there's that. But also on TikTok, I will be absent for at least 2 weeks from making videos starting August 18th through the 31st of August. So just for like 2 weeks. But there will still be content coming out on my page. So I got my boy Nico Skywalker. I got Darth Chaco. I got Shuby Dubert. I got my girl Erin. I know she's able to help out a little bit. I don't know how much, but, you know, whatever she can do is going to be great, too. I got my boy Xanatos 1138, Star Wars lawyer, Mama Mando. Like, I got the crew in. So I have so many people that are in Star Wars TikTok that are going to be taking over my page, essentially. So they will be sending me videos and I will be posting those. As far as live streams go, I will do my best to be here for streams and kind of give you guys updates and hang out and still chat. But as far as making content, I won't be able to do that. But I have friends taking over my TikTok page, so they will be here and taking over the page and posting stuff. So, yeah, you guys will be without me for 2 weeks, but in the midst of that, you're going to be left in good hands. It's going to be great. Not getting kidnapped. Yeah, don't kidnap anyone. You don't want to do that. So yeah, man, it's gonna be a busy month. But on the other side, like on YouTube, for instance, literally the whole month of August going into September, I have videos like scheduled. So you guys are gonna get hit with other videos, not just live streams, but I'm talking about other videos that I've made. So some of that would include like compilations of TikTok stuff, other, you know, videos where I'm having discussions, you know, about other things, you know, regarding the Mandalorian and Star Wars. So, and then don't forget, obviously, you know, August 25th, you know, we have the Mandalorian Gallery that gets into that episode of Luke Skywalker. So me and my friends from TikTok, you know, that you see us every Friday talking about the Bad Batch, me and that group, we're going to get together and we will be talking about that episode, which is going to be amazing. So lots of good stuff to come, man. I'm just thrilled. Other than that, man, I think that's pretty much it. I don't think I had anything else on the table for the evening. Where are all the comments? Pin this. What? You want me to pin that comment? I just might have to. In fact, I may even film some TikToks tonight. We'll see. See how tired I am. But anyway, guys, I think that's pretty much it. That's it for the evening. I didn't really have anything else big planned for the stream. Just wanted to talk Mando Star Wars news and hang out for a bit. Again, to all my TikTok people, if you are new, well, obviously, if you enjoy what I do here on TikTok, be sure to follow me on YouTube. Goal is to get to 10K by December. So we're over, we're over the halfway point for sure, and it's definitely doable. But I definitely need all of you guys to definitely be going over there and checking it out and subscribing. It definitely helps. Other than that, that's pretty much it, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end here on TikTok. You guys have been great. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I will see you tomorrow for another live stream. This is the way. And I'm going to go ahead and end here on the YouTube as well. I hate to leave you guys, but I'll see you bright and early in the morning at 11. Actually, I'll see you in the evening tomorrow. It will be an evening stream because I just forgot I have something going on at 11 tomorrow specifically. So anyway, I'll see you guys in the evening. I will do an evening stream, and we will hang out and commence then. You guys take care, and may the force